I am an addict. I don't smoke rocks. I'm not tweaking or getting faded on generic opiates. I enjoy liquor responsibly, but watching entitled brats make themselves look like absolute fools on Bodycam is... If I could mainline it, I'd be on a Chinese marketplace right now buying bulk syringes. But alas, digital delivery through my eyeballs is all I have. So I will find a way to subsist in the meantime with you here as my support. So let's get up metaphorically.
Hello.
Hello.
Did you call?
I don't know where the girl is that was driving.
All right, first of all, the way this video starts is just poetry, honestly. Guys, like, hello, this woman who called, like, I don't know where the girl who was driving this flipped car is, to be honest. And you can see with the officer's body cam, her legs just like dangling out the side as she's reaching in, trying to grab her belongings.
She's right there. Whose car is this?
That's my grandson's, and it was parked right here.
Okay.
He hasn't went anywhere all day. And
Is everybody okay?
yeah,
Okay.
everybody's
All right,
okay.
I'll just have you guys hang out over there for now, okay?
All right.
Hello.
Hey,
Looks like you might have crashed your car, huh?
Oh my gosh. Hi. Yeah, I'm Rachel. Nice to meet you.
Rachel? Eli.
she's like, oh, what? What makes you think that? Is it the car that's flipped on its side in the middle of this not busy residential road? Oh my God.
Hi, nice to meet you. What's going on? How'd this happen?
Okay, Rachel.
I don't know.
You're not sure?
Yeah,
It's your car?
this is my vehicle.
Yeah.
Yes, obviously.
Well, how did it end up on its side?
Not obvious, but
Do you know? Did it just...
I mean, obviously, it didn't just
Right.
by itself.
I see a kid's seat. There wasn't the kid in here when this happened.
No,
Okay.
no children.
Oh,
in
God
here.
bless.
Obviously, this didn't just happen by itself.
Right.
So that,
Were you driving it?
I mean, nothing really is obvious when you roll up onto the scene, Rachel, okay? It's not every day an officer responds to a call and a car is just flipped sideways in the middle of a residential road for no apparent reason.
Right.
so that,
Were you driving it?
I obviously was driving the vehicle.
Okay.
So, I mean, do you, obvi-
Go ahead,
do you
just need the
always
one
ask
for
redundant
Adam Torres victory.
questions?
No, I don't, and none of these things are really obvious, which is why I have to ask. Do you always flip your Kia Sorento over on a side street because you're driving hammered? Sorry, I shouldn't assume. We'll give her a chance.
Or you just ask questions?
I just ask questions. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on, that's all.
Yeah,
It's
I mean-
Rachel, right?
I think Rachel's
It is, Rachel.
also
It's
trying to
nice.
figure out what's going on.
Yeah. I was just driving down the road
It's crazy.
and an
10-4, can you
oncoming
run?
vehicle.
So were you driving this way?
Yeah, obviously. That's the way the vehicle's facing.
Why do you
So,
keep saying obviously?
well, I mean,
Thank you for asking. It's like, it's not, I'm asking these questions because I don't know. It's not that obvious. Don't you just hate when you're driving down the road and whoops-a-daisy, your car flips over on its side because of, you know, the oncoming, well, what's your explanation?
everything
trying
with
to-
this scene is pretty obvious. So,
Okay.
I don't think there's much left to.
I guess, did you just not see the car on the side of the road?
I'm laughing because I had an ex that had the same affliction that Rachel here has. When she was drunk, she would just get hung up on one word, whether or not it fit the context or made a lot of sense, and she just would not stop using it. Literally, I couldn't even tell literally what he was doing. Literally, like he wasn't even literally. I'm sorry, honey. What was that? I literally can't with you. You literally don't even know. It's whatever. But literally, it's gonna leave. But is the vodka gone? Rachel's very reminiscent of that, so it's stirring up some feelings in me. But with the word obviously here, and I don't think it's helping her case, to be honest.
There was no car on the side of the road.
There wasn't?
Not to my knowledge, no. There was a car driving this way. I was clearly driving in my lane.
Okay.
Yes, clearly you were driving in your lane, evidenced by this here car that's on its side in the middle of the road. And your slurred speech and horrible taste of sports attire. Certainly you didn't cross over the oncoming lane and hit a parked car and flip your car. That seems outrageous, obviously. So this part, this cop just scopes the scene out. He looks at this other car that she hit, little minor damage in the front. walks back to check out
Where are you coming from tonight, Rachel?
her Kia.
I was coming from my friend's house on the south of town.
On south of town?
South. Yeah.
The south side of town? South side of Eau Claire?
Yeah.
What's their address?
No,
Do you know
South
what
Town.
I don't know.
Okay.
I would have to get my cell phone, which is in the car. But we had stopped to pick up a friend at Hobbsy's.
Hobbsy's.
Where is that?
Hobbsy's is a tavern on this side of town, but I don't know their exact address. I'm not
Okay.
super
Was there anyone in the
familiar with
vehicle with you when this
No,
happened?
there was nobody with me.
Officer, since she's the only one there, it kind of seems rather, what's the word I'm looking for?
And I can tell you, like,
Tell me what exactly, Rachel. What is it, do you think?
there was obviously
Oh, it was obvious that no one else was there. Yes, of course it was. Just like it was obvious you were driving in the correct lane and you obviously haven't had anything to drink. Have you, Rachel? God, police work is so much easier when everything is so fucking obvious.
You had anything to drink tonight, Rachel?
no, I haven't.
Just be honest with me.
No, I
It's not
haven't.
gonna it's not gonna incriminate you any further. or
No,
anything
no,
like
I know. No.
That's always very convincing when you go, no,
that. Any further or
No,
anything?
she's a good actress.
no,
Nothing to drink, huh?
not since 6 p.m.
Oh, now it's
So I would
A few
say,
hours. Huh?
6 p.m.
yeah. Like,
What did you have at 6?
I had what we considered a beer cocktail, I guess.
A beer cocktail? Of all the things you could say, you came up with what we considered a beer cocktail? Is that like not as strong as a regular cocktail? Is it like a martini made out of Bud Light? What are we talking about here? What the fuck is a beer cocktail?
How much alcohol would you say is in that?
It's a 4%. 4%.
Yeah, you just had one of them.
Yeah, it's just a fun.
Okay.
We were at a fantasy football draft tonight.
That
so-
explains the jersey. You a Cowboy?
Yeah,
Are
that's
you a
why I'm in
Cowboys
New
fan?
Jersey.
Obviously!
I'm
You
a
are?
Cowboys fan,
All
but
Oh my God, Cowboys fan. Well, case closed. We found the real crime here tonight. And by crime, I of course mean her being a Cowboys fan and her clearly being too drunk to use my link in the description to get some great holiday savings from today's video sponsor. Let's chat about that and we'll get back to this mess of a human in a moment. Today's video sponsor is Raycon, which is no surprise to most of you. We've been partnered now for almost half a decade, and once again, they have some killer opportunities as the holiday season is upon us. Raycon has really made a name for themselves in the premium audio space in the years we've been working together with products like their everyday earbuds and their everyday headphones that I use religiously. I'm sure you've seen me hype them up over 100 times at this point, but more recently, they introduced their new line of Raycon home and power tech products, expanding beyond just audio into the tech world. The bottom line is they consistently offer premium tech products at unbeatable prices. Their products are just so universally useful, they make it effortless to round out your holiday shopping lists. And right now, they're offering limited time bundles on some of their best-selling products, including a fitness kit, an everyday audio kit, and this 3-pack of everyday earbuds so you can save hugely while knocking out 3 people on the holiday list in one go. Listen, if you want to put your holiday shopping on easy mode, just go to my link in the description. That's buyraycon.com/LeonLush. I highly recommend navigating to the bundle section at the top here, but you're still going to get 15% off site-wide and help support my YouTube channel in the process. As Santa always says, that is a great deal. I'm pretty sure he did say that once. Regardless, it's true. So click the link and do a little shopping for yourself and your loved ones. You're not going to regret it. I appreciate you listening and happy holidays.
one cocktail, it was a
One beer cocktail.
I don't know the brand name
Yeah.
of the cocktail. I'm sorry,
That's okay. It's not bad at all.
but I know it was 4% alcohol.
Okay. Yep.
Okay.
Cool. Good. Great. I mean, just very convincing stuff here from Rachel. Someone get this girl a talent agent, because if she was drinking, she fooled the hell out of me. Doesn't remember the brand name of her beer cocktail. Whew. Say no more, you're free to go, Rach. Let me help you up there. Let me just flip that car back over for you. And you know what? Those pesky parked cars on the other side of the road can really creep up on you when you've had only one brand nameless 4% beer cocktail. So you're good, I get it.
Have any issues with your eyes at all? Like, do you have any?
No, I
never had
don't
any.
have any ocular degeneration that I'm aware of.
Do you have any?
Take it easy, Dr. Rachel.
I asked this a little bit ago. Are you injured at all?
No, you probably should have asked that right away, right?
Yeah, you're right. I should have.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Probably.
I mean, you were walking, so I was.
It's okay.
Wasn't.
I mean, it's fine.
Okay. So here's the deal, Rachel.
I'm gonna let what?
So here's the deal. I won't answer any more of your questions.
You're not gonna answer any more of my questions?
No.
Okay. Well, you don't have to answer anything.
If you'd like
okay.
to know, nope. Actually,
Rachel?
I'll let you know what's going on from now, because you've superseded. Right, you're right.
Tough word choice there, Rach. A little bit of a switch flip here, realizing she's kind of spiraling down the drain, trying to regain control. Still in a bit of a tailspin, though. No pun intended. Sorry about your Kia Sorento.
Asking me questions.
Hi, ma'am. Can I talk to you?
Nope.
Whoa!
And so, any more questions you have, you
Served.
can
Female
talk
officers
to
on
my
the scene
attorney.
now.
All right.
What's your name?
You can talk to my attorney. He knows my name.
Is it Rachel?
I won't be answering any more of your questions.
anymore, it's
I think
not.
I've made that very clear.
All right. Well, I'm just getting
So,
on scene.
yeah,
So I don't know
think
what's going on.
I think I've made it very clear that any more questions, anyone.
You can just ask your colleague over here. Take a look around. Everything's very fucking obvious what happened tonight, okay? I had a no-brand 4% beer cocktail, and as I was driving home, I got hit by a comet, and my car flipped over.
After me?
Why do you think you need an attorney right now?
I think in general, any citizen that encounters a law enforcement officer outside of any normal circumstance should just refer that to an attorney.
Fair.
Okay. So any interaction
Yeah,
with
so
a law
I
enforcement
don't
officer?
think that any interaction
Okay.
you and I have beyond what him and I
Where
have.
have you been drinking tonight, Rachel?
I haven't been drinking tonight.
I can.
There it is. Yep. She went from haven't to having a beer cocktail. Now she's back to having not drinking tonight with the female officer, and maybe she's changed what drink she had at 6 o'clock. Let's find out.
Smell the alcohol from you.
Well, I guess you can smell the alcohol from me, but I haven't been drinking, so.
Okay. Why am I smelling alcohol from you?
Because your nose is stupid. Maybe you're drunk, female cop. What do you say about that? Did you have a beer cocktail tonight? Idiot.
Have you been around people who have been drinking? Is there a reason why I'm smelling alcohol right now?
With making
come
out
from
with so
nowhere.
many guys.
Does that make sense?
It makes total sense,
So
yeah.
where have you been drinking tonight?
I think I already told you. Any questions you have, you can talk
Yeah,
to my
okay.
attorney.
We've been over that.
Okay.
Are
Yeah.
you? Yeah,
I think
know.
that's like
Did
very
you
clear.
ask about fields?
No.
Are you willing to perform any field tests for us tonight?
No, I would not be willing to perform.
You
that.
willing to do a PBT for us tonight?
No.
Okay, you're going to be under arrest for
Breathalyzer.
OWI.
Okay.
You're going to be under arrest for OWI. Get bagged, Tony Romo. I always forget best practices in situations like this as a citizen, right? But I think denying everything actually gives you a better chance of winning in court. You get automatically arrested, of course, and maybe lose your license depending on the state. But if you're drunk, it's just going to be harder to officially prove as opposed to like blowing up fucking, .18 and getting an aggravated or something. I could be wrong. I'm sure there'll be some comments that tell me I'm wrong, but I think that's the case. So weirdly, she's probably making the right decision for her own interests.
Do you know her?
Okay.
Okay.
Am I okay? I'm okay. Are you okay?
Yep, everyone's okay, thanks.
Okay.
I am okay. Thank
right.
you for asking. All right, this one, your wrists are so
okay?
tiny. I'm gonna
Yeah.
loosen it up
Are
and
you
we're
sure?
gonna have to
You're
tighten
okay?
it.
Okay. You guys okay?
God, dude, her demeanor is so similar to some previous relationship I had in my life. It's very strange. Just the very antagonistic, demeaning, entitled, holier than thou, asking the officer, "Are you okay, officer?" And she's like, "Are you sure you're okay? Because I'm fine. I'm getting arrested because I'm drunk and I flipped my Kia on the side road, but are you okay?"
Do you have any weapons on you, Rachel?
No.
Okay.
Great
Do you have
question.
anything in the vehicle that you need to come with you?
No.
Every time I see videos like this and they ask that question, one time I want a girl to be like, "Yeah, just a couple butterfly knives," and she's like, just flipping around butterfly knives, doing sick tricks or like nunchucks or something. But no, it's always no, I don't have any weapons. And boring.
Okay. You're just doing your job, okay?
All right, focus on where you're walking, please.
No, honey, you're just doing your job. It's okay. Like, poor officer having to arrest this perfect, sweet specimen of a woman. You're just doing your job. I'm so sorry.
No,
Are you
I won't
okay?
be saying anything else. Okay?
Outrageous. Anyways, the next minute they spend just getting her into the car, basically.
I have very strong mint gum in my mouth, and I have a terrible nose, and her breath reeks, dude.
Yeah.
So bad.
Imagine that.
Faster it's going, man. I was not expecting
I
that.
know. I pulled up and almost started laughing.
Yeah.
That's hilarious because when the video started and you were walking up, I started laughing. Because it was a funny scene, I'll be honest.
I'll ask her if she wants anything from the car.
Do it. I already asked her.
You did. Okay.
Was Caller the owner of the struck vehicle?
I'm not entirely sure. I just kind of told them to hang out while I was dealing with her until you got here, so I'm going to talk with them next.
Okay. Yeah, if you wouldn't mind dealing with that for me.
Yeah. No, I'll take care of all this.
Okay.
Yep.
Roger that.
You guys need to get my car out of the way.
What's that?
Love this. These are always the best when they have these back of the car cams because they're always trying to talk their way out of it. It goes two ways. It's either like kicking, screaming, biting, spitting, trying to like blow the windows out with their heels, or they sit calmly and try to like, you know, giga brain it and talk their way out of the situation they're in, which that's the way I prefer, honestly, because it doesn't hurt my eardrums as bad.
You guys need to clear my car.
Yep, we're calling a tow for it.
Yeah, we got
Okay. Well, can you confirm that for me? What time you called it?
What?
Verbally? Yep. Verbally, please put that on the record. What time you called the tow? Thank you.
Ooh, a little hiccup there. Got her.
And what
Can
time?
you verbally, what time you call the toe? Verbally, so for my records, for my record keeper. Translator, are you getting that? Thank you.
Time was the accident reported to you at? And then verbally record that, please.
10, 11, and 36 seconds.
Okay.
And when my Kia Sorento gets unflipped and you retrieve the half-drinking bottle of Smirnoff in the glove box, what time was that, please? Verbally, for record. If you could put that on record for me, please, or something. All right, we're going to see the family whose car she
Kind of makes
hit.
it a lot easier when they don't cooperate with us.
Oh no.
Sometimes.
So,
I didn't know what was going on. Kind of scared me when it first happened.
yeah, you guys hear it?
I
was downstairs watching YouTube.
Did you hear my man? He was downstairs watching Leon Lush videos.
I was downstairs watching YouTube.
Love this guy already.
It doesn't look like it's too damaged. I think maybe the tire must have rode up on the hood or something. I really don't know.
Officer,
I'm kind of confused because to be able to flip a car on its side,
Yeah.
you would think there would be a lot more damage than that.
no. You've got it all wrong, officer. It's so fucking obvious what happened here tonight.
And what am I under arrest for?
Operating while under the influence of alcohol.
And is that assumptive or assured?
I'm sorry. What are we doing? Shut the fuck up. What are you talking? And okay, officer. Good. Thank you for answering that question. Is that an assumption of yours, or have you assured that via the necessary means? Shut up! And I gotta say, for a girl who thinks everything is so goddamn obvious, you'd think that would be maybe something she could just figure out on her own. Pretty obvious why you got arrested. No?
I don't know what you mean by that.
Is that an assumed offense
Is
or is
that
that an assured?
Assumed offense?
I still don't know what you mean by that.
Okay. I
Okay,
didn't think
well.
so. It's okay.
It's okay, honey. Honey, it's all right. You're just doing your job. All right.
It's okay. I mean, did you assume I was operating under alcohol or had you been assured by some sort of test? You just assumed, right? Correct? And is our conversation being recorded?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it
Correct?
is.
So you assumed I was operating my vehicle.
That part's pretty clear. We know you were driving the vehicle that you flipped. You've already spoken to that.
Correct? Is that correct? Yes or no?
Rachel, we're not going to have this conversation.
Okay, so that was correct, right? That's why you arrested me. You assumed I was operating my vehicle, correct?
What happened to you not talking?
Well, I won't talk anymore, dear.
Roasted! What happened to you not talking, Rachel? Like, where's your attorney? Why are you asking questions? Shut the fuck up. Also, you're a liar. I guarantee you're gonna keep yapping for the next 5 minutes. Oh, you couldn't go more than 5 seconds, could you pickled idiot?
Never read me my Miranda rights.
Your what was that?
Miranda rights?
Told me what I was in the arrest for. So I was looking for some clarification.
I'm sorry.
Because my Miranda rights were never read. And you also never told me what I was under the arrest for.
Pause. Enhance. Wally, please rewind to 726, please. Enhance and play.
Okay, you're gonna be under arrest for OWI.
That's fine.
Do you remember that part?
Yeah, we just, it's on camera.
When you didn't tell me what I was under the arrest for, or...
Under the arrest? Hey, you gotta tell me why I'm under the arrest. Why did I under the cardiac arrest, officer? And how is Miranda?
Never heard of the bitch.
Or you didn't read me my Miranda rights?
She just can't say
Do you remember that part?
She just can't say Miranda. She can't do it.
I didn't think so.
Oh.
That's okay.
Oh?
It's okay.
You're just doing your job.
It's a bitch when you arrest a lawyer.
She pulled the lawyer card? Okay, bitch. All right, yeah, what? First year at law school, you're in like intro to Psych 401, taking a couple of gen eds, and you're a fucking lawyer? Okay, yeah, I bet. Well, if you were a lawyer, you would probably know that she did tell you why you were being arrested, and in fact, she doesn't actually have to read you your Miranda rights in every case. She just can't use anything you say before that against you in court. But you know, you would know that. But boy, is it a bitch when you arrest a lawyer. But it's okay, sweetie. You're just doing your job. Sweetie, you're just doing your job. I'm a lawyer, so you just see what happens when I get my day in court.
Just kind of let you, like, walk into those things. But you didn't read me my Miranda rights, and you also didn't tell me what I was
What an
under.
actual bitch.
Do you remember that? And the best part was that was all on dash cam footage.
Dude, alcohol is so funny because it literally is, it's just so celebrated and ubiquitously used and abused and just makes people the worst versions of themselves. Almost always. Not always. As I sit here and enjoy a little bit of it myself, responsibly, of course. But wow, what an interesting thing.
I mean, it's okay. We all learn.
Do we all learn? Have you learned? Are you learning anything right now? I hope that if you weren't learning anything in the moment, which clearly you weren't because you couldn't remember any of it probably the next day, you're learning it now as you go viral on the internet because this is how bitches learn today. You don't learn in the moment, you learn when your shit gets shamed on the internet. This is the new age cycle of entitled bitch education, and class is in session.
The worst part is...
What is the worst part?
I'm not intoxicated.
Oh my God.
I don't think there's anything else to say.
You're right, there's
But
no...
you do know when you arrest somebody, you have to read them their Miranda rights,
No, you don't.
Right?
Nope.
You know that?
Nope.
And you know any
Not always.
arrest that you make without reading your Miranda rights? Do you understand what happened here tonight?
Do you understand, sweetie? I know you're a female cop, so things might be a little hard for you, and I'm a bit of a lawyer who has some WRX skills. Don't whoop whoop. I know how to drive a Kia, obviously, flipped it GTA style. But all I'm asking you is, do you know about Miranda rights? And by the way, why didn't you tell me why I was arrested?
Or no? Do you not understand?
I'm trying to do your paperwork so we can get you.
Okay,
I love it.
but
You're just talking to the ether for like 20 minutes.
arrest someone without reading them their Miranda rights. Do you understand?
You can actually. Yep.
You absolutely can.
Well, I mean, you can. Of course, you can. You did.
I'm sorry. Are you learning how to be a lawyer on the spot? Is that what you were threatening when you said I'm a lawyer? You're like, you're now a lawyer? Like you're like a business major, but now that you're arrested and cuffed and stuffed, you're becoming a lawyer now, so you're learning as you go. Is that why you won't shut the fuck up? Because a second ago it was you can't arrest someone without reading them their Mirandas, but the second she tells you you can, you're like, well, of course you can. Ha ha! Trick question. You thought I was gonna circle A, but it's B. Gotcha, bitch.
Did you call my attorney?
Brilliant.
Nope, I called my supervisor.
We're not calling shit.
Are you gonna call my attorney?
Nope.
She's like, nah, sorry.
You'd probably want to know. If you're gonna charge me with drunk driving, wouldn't you want to, like, test my BAC?
They asked you for a test and you refused, you idiot! Love this. Keep going. Keep going. Honestly, this is filling my wells. Turn this up a little bit.
Because I'm not drunk.
She's not. Yeah, it's so fucked. I told you guys at the beginning of this video, I warned you, I'm an addict, okay? I could sit here and listen to this broad chirp all day to try to weasel her way out of her facing down the barrel of actions, meaning consequences. And I'm just so sad there's only like 2 or 3 minutes left because
No, I'm not.
it's like a fucking beautiful pate. It's like caviar in my brain.
It's fine, hon.
It's fine, hon.
You're just doing your job. I get it.
Sweetie.
It's all good.
Honey, I understand. You're just a lowly little cop doing your job. I'm a lawyer.
It's, like, not lawful. But it's okay.
What is that attitude? Like that just
Some people wouldn't know this wasn't lawful.
dude. Like the antagonistic belittlement is out of control. I am so desperately sad for people in this girl's life who have to deal with that. Cause you know, like it's probably on overdrive right now because she's pickled drunk. But that shit comes at passive aggressive, like, oh honey, it's okay. Yeah, I know. Oh, I don't expect you to know that. You're a little bit special. You know, that type of broad that thinks her fucking shit smells like roses and she can't do anything wrong. Like, she's making it so enjoyable to see her sit in the back of a cruiser handcuffed. Like, I could literally, I will stay up. It's 1:30 in the morning right now as I'm recording this. I'll stay up all night and watch this on repeat. I'll spare you guys once it's over, but
Be fine. But, like, you know, like, this isn't lawful, right?
Alright, I have something to read you here.
Okay.
At the end of it, there'll be a yes or no question that will need an answer to.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't remember my Miranda rights.
Alright, here we go. Operating privileges will also be suspended if a detectable amount of a restricted controlled substance is in your blood. Will you submit to an evidentiary chemical test of your blood? Yes or no?
Before I answer this question,
Number 163.
I won't answer that until you, say what time that you requested that at. No, I don't agree to any of that until I speak to a lawyer. Thank you.
So you're refusing?
I am refusing. Thank you.
Alright.
That was
So one potential resolution for tonight is I have the discretionary option of releasing you to a sober, responsible party instead of taking you to jail. Is there, first question for you is there somebody...
First of all, when did that become a thing? When do you get to just get released and not go to jail when you get booked for... This is Wisconsin, by the way, which, like I said, it's always Wisconsin or Florida somehow. Apparently, it's very popular on the internet, these body cam videos. I mean, I guess you get booked in jail, you get bailed out and get released to a responsible party then, and you still have to have a court date and get arraigned and face charges, blah, blah, blah. That just seems like...
Who comes to mind who is a sober, responsible party right now?
Do you have one? Anyone in your life that cares about you enough to get you out of this pickle? Jeopardy music, please.
If you don't want to answer my question...
She's like, damn, she had like 20 seconds. She's like, oh boy, I can't think of a single person that cares about me enough to get me out of this one. Yikes, I hope my lawyer career works out because this is tough.
Then we're going to be going to jail.
Nothing? Nothing? Man,
Alright. Jail it is.
okay. She had so much to say. She had so much to say up until it was her time to shine, right? She just couldn't shut the fuck up about how this was such an injustice. And then when the officer was like, you know what? We'll give you an opportunity to get the fuck out of here. You can just call somebody that can pick you up that's sober and you can leave. We won't even take you to jail. And that's when she decides to shut up. What the fuck is wrong with this bitch?
Alright. Jail it is.
Now you should be flapping those gums. Call up Johnny, call up Jimmy, your Italian fucking sausage dealer. Somebody can come pick you up out of the back of the cruiser so you can go home and tell them how a car jumped out of the fucking tree and headbutted your fucking Kia Sorento and flipped you over in the middle of a residential street. Oh my God, the density in this woman's head.
Like, he's in Nebraska. My husband is in Nebraska. That's where he works.
Your
Where he
husband.
lives.
Yikes.
Do you want me to repeat that for you?
Nope.
My husband is in Nebraska. That's where he lives.
Very nice. Anyone outside of your husband, God bless
Okay.
his soul, that could possibly
I'm a
pick you up.
married woman, and my husband lives in Nebraska because that's where his work is. Okay? Does that answer your question?
Nope.
Maybe.
I think that answers it.
Nailed it. Wow.
My husband is in Nebraska
Oh my God.
for work. So when you ask me where a responsible party is, my husband,
Holy shit. So that you're telling me that 30 seconds of silence was just your brain shitting its pants, short circuiting, and then like the wire kind of tripped and the circuit started to touch again, and now you're just repeating the same line 55 times over. This is beautiful.
is in Nebraska
Is that where he works?
currently.
Is that where he works? Fuck, she didn't say it. Pissed. Okay, so Rachel was arrested and charged with OWI, first offense. She was also cited for failure to maintain control, unsafe lane deviation, no proof of insurance. See, like, I want, like, does she even lose her license? I get every state has their own particular laws around OWIs and what happens in the wake of those transgressions. But man, like you see something like that and you're like, you know what? Just give her the chair, honestly. Just put her. I'm kidding, of course. The chair is inhumane. Lethal injection would be the appropriate. No, I was kidding. But anyways, the moral of the story is I have a bit of a drug problem, and the drug is whatever her sitting in the back of that car yapping for 10 minutes was, because I'm not saying I'm proud of it. I was born this way. What can I do? Here we are. And you certainly can't judge if you've made it this far in the video, because here you fucking are. All I know is if you flip your Kia Sorento over on a suburb street in the middle of Wisconsin and get bagged for a Dewey, you better hope your husband doesn't work in Wisconsin, because you ain't gonna have any other parties close by that care about you enough to come get you out of being arrested and thrown in jail. Maybe if you weren't such an entitled rat throughout the whole process, things might have went a little bit differently. But probably not. Either way, Rachel, when you're done watching this video, if you could just click the subscribe button that's obviously under the video there, that would be great. And you could also stand up out of your chair, pull down those jean shorts, and hip thrust that motherfucking like button for me. It would mean the absolute world to me and my loved ones and my husband who lives in Wisconsin, Nebraska, whatever the fuck. I don't care. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you in the next video. Deuces.